Welcome to my Stalker run. I'm S21, and here's what's in our backpack. We are underweight. Thanks for that gift sub, Neo. That's number 78. Look at you. Thank you. We have this book that needs to be read. We're good in there. Everything, our boots are at 82. They could probably do with a repair. We have food, so that's altering what our weight looks like in reality. I grabbed these out of locker. I just don't want to forget them. We got some arrows that need to be broken down. I'm not going to do that right now because there's 3 of them. You need to be repaired, but we don't have the ability yet. What are those? Birch saplings cured. And we have 39. A bunch of you need to go in the locker. Oh, and we have these lights. So we are day 260, and here's our skills. Harvesting, cooking, fire starting, and archery are all at 5, and there is the rest of them. And we are mid-morning and no afflictions. So we got these birds we gotta do, but before we do that, let's get these harvested. So the plan for today, I mean, we can either stick around and build the, well, actually we can't build the bear bed. So here's the plan for today. The plan for today is we're gonna grab as much that we can. I think I might take everything. We have 1 hurdle before we get to the camp office. And once we get past that hurdle, we just have to walk through the muskeg and we're into Mystery Lake, and we can leave everything there. I think we should be able to repair the sled when we get to Mystery Lake. It'll probably be pretty low condition. There we go. And what is the time now? Look at that. I'm gonna, oh man, look at our alertness though. We can't just twiddle our thumbs here now, can we? All right, these definitely have to go. I don't need to do a repair on that. These all need to go. The jerry cans don't need to go, but I think they will go. I'll leave the fullest one. You're 170, you're not the fullest. 258, 87, 171. We'll leave this one. And we'll leave it right there. I'm gonna go out here and really hope there's no wolves. Let's A to Z this. Go right there. Do that. Let's throw those and get this meat in there. I'll keep that one piece because we can eat that. All right, there we go. We're at 41. Oh, this clothing needs to go inside there. And you. I think that's it for now. Ooh. You guys can all go in there too. Yeah, those are nowhere near being finished. We got to leave all of you. We're gonna take 12. That's what I usually like to carry, and you guys can all stay here. We have ptarmigan down in here, and we're gonna take this
with this much gear
and go load up the sled. All that wood and such is gonna stay. I guess it's right here. So you guys, let's throw all of you guys. That's my good hatchet. Let's get that in there too. Oh, and you. We're at 42. Throw that. $29. Can I move? Kind of move. What do we have for? We have one. Okay. And then we're gonna have to grab all these maples as well. And all right, books.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Books first, you guys. We have something extra here now. Why? Oh, we have the extra coat, that's why. Let's not worry about the books, they don't really weigh anything. 78, 79, we'll take that. Get you guys. Throw 20 of you in there. That bow. I can leave, I think I can leave the woodworking tools here. No, I can't. You know why? We don't have a bear bed in Mystery Lake yet. And that's at 72. Yeah, 24. Oh, and I needed to take these. Or at least I think I do. Oh man. Let's leave this. Let's leave it. I doubt we're gonna build a bear bed in Mystery Lake. I don't even know that we have a bear down in Mystery Lake.
Heavy.
Try to keep it under 60 if you can. What is my weight? My weight's 46. I think the sled was like 71, but I hear what you're saying, but I have too much stuff. Yeah, I think we have to take a bear down first in Mystery Lake before we can even start thinking about a bear bed. So I'll just leave the tools here. By the time we get back, because we're gonna end up coming through here, I think, aren't we? Go to Sundered Pass. Not used to seeing Knifo carry so much stuff, but we'll manage. Thanks, Gus, and welcome in, by the way. Hope you're doing well. This is gonna be sketchy because we gotta go right through the whole muskeg. Did you just hear that correctly? Did Knifo just say he has too much stuff? I do. I do, and I don't have the ability to say, hey, let's leave that or that and that and that. I got too much stuff. Thing is, I would rather leave this stuff at Mystery Lake. I think the bulk of this stuff is going to get left at Mystery Lake. And I'd rather leave it there than leave it here. Why am I having flashbacks that we didn't go over the hump one time? We actually went down and around with the sled. Is that just in my head? Yeah, we're in Mystery Lake way more than we're ever here, so there's a lot of stuff that's still here that can stay here. But there's a lot of this stuff that I would like. The reason I'm taking all the hatchets and knives is so that in the future, you never know, right? We might need to do a run to the milling machine, get them all fixed up. It's a lot easier to do that if you have a bunch of them where you are. Man, it's way too late in the day, but we had too much alertness to be staying there. You know what I could do? Eat that. Drink that. Actually, I don't want to. I'm gonna hold off on the drinking of that. This might be crazy. I'm gonna drink my coffee. Try to help with the amount that we can carry. Maybe it makes us go a touch faster. I'm wondering how bad this sled's gonna be when we get there. Just really don't want any surprise attacks from any wolves. So here it is. Am I going left? What's the consensus? Should I go left or should I go and try to get there with the sled? Or should I just go up and over? I kind of want to go left. Go up? All right. I'll go up. At least we know if we go this way, at least we know we're gonna get stopped right away.
I'm gonna have to leave some of this gear behind.
Oh wow, I can't even reach the sled. Okay, heaviness. Not any of those. We can drop you guys. We're at 84. We're getting to the point where we don't really have any nice things that we can drop. Oh, we're at 58 now. We can go. Okay, let's go up. Nice little pile, ain't it? You'll do like 3 runs if I go up. I don't think so. I think we're gonna get the sled loaded on the other side of here. And we're gonna have enough capacity to grab all that stuff. I hope. Oh man, I hope. I mean, it's not that bad though. I mean, it's better than if we were down there and got stuck. Let's do that. Oh my. Why? There we go. You guys can go. This is the hard part is ditching stuff after you've already ditched stuff. Alright, what are we down to? 25. Alright. We should be close. I want that. All right, we go. Let's hope we have the capacity. I don't see any wolves down there, so that's good. Can I get up here? There we go. I better cape that out just in case I hear a bark. Actually, I better not, because it's going to drive me nuts. If I miss a hitbox and that thing decides to draw, it's going to drive me crazy.
I wonder if I can.
Oh man, Neo, you scared the hell out of me. Thank you for that. Why couldn't there be bulkier stuff here? This is almost like dropping your rose hips. Oh boy, am I gonna be able? I gotta do that. I don't want scent yet. You might be right, Domo. Yeah, you're right. That should be, yeah, we're slow walking. Hey OG, welcome in. How are you doing, bud? We'll get it all the rest of it on the next go around. It only takes a second to jump over this, so I'm more worried about the time of day. I got a good mind to just get the sled on this side, go back, and just leave the sled here full, go back and sleep, and then start again. Hey Paul, welcome in. How you doing? This is what it's like to be a hoarder. We gotta keep that one. And get all those in there. We're basically about at the weight we were at before. Keep our nugget in there. You would think because I just did this that I would know. You would think. There we go. It's called landslide, but somehow we can't do a bum slide. We got it all. First things first. Oh, that thing is full up. I need to grab some of y'all so I can get the meat in there at least. There we go. That's one thing I do not want is scent. Let's go. Let's try to get off the rails. I think y'all told me that going on the rails is the same as on the road for degradation. What's all the lead for? That's for, we're gonna make bullets later on in the game. The books will get our gunsmithing to a certain point.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
And then making bullets will get gunsmithing the rest of the way to level 5. Yeah, the rails are bad. It kills your sled. Oh man, we still got to go right through the entire muskeg. If I get to this entrance of this tunnel and it says sled can't fit, I will not be happy. Hey. Hey, none of that, CD. Sorry, I saw it. Oh, so something you'll only use to level up the gun skills. Got it. Yeah. Well, at the end, when we also need to get our rifle and revolver skills to 5, we'll have to shoot those guns, so we'll need more bullets. And at that point of the run, maybe we abandon the no guns suggestion. Maybe we just start grabbing at that point. We start grabbing the guns as is and use them until they fail. I'm having bad feelings about this because I don't remember which tunnel it was, but there was one of these tunnels that they wouldn't allow the sled to go into, even though it had a nice big wide opening. You got up there and it said no room for the sled. And why am I thinking it's this one? It better not be this one. I please hope it's not this one. I don't want it to be this one. I'm not even kidding when I say I'm considering. You think it's this one? You hope you're wrong, CD. Oh, it worked.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
That's the tunnel between Mystery Lake and Coastal. It's a rail tunnel that does that. I wasn't kidding when I said I was considering leaving the sled fully loaded and going back. I really wasn't kidding. That might be a good idea. The weather will degrade it a little bit. I think I might need to go on this side with the sled. The weather would degrade it a little bit if there was a blizzard. If it disappeared, it would end up in a lost and found. And I think they fixed it to where it's not going to be ruined. That's the worst part of that. That was like a good little exploit if you ever wanted to use it, right? You didn't want to carry all your stuff, leave it outside, go through in your sled, go into a load screen, go to your destination, go check the box. There it is. It may cost you your sled, but you didn't have to slow walk it. I don't think we actually did that. Oh, why? Ooh, that ice looks mighty blue. You'd exploit it, CD? Yeah, the sled bug is almost gone. There are some places where if you leave it outside, and you go indoors, it'll go away, but so far we haven't had very many issues with it. It's fixed enough that you're willing to take a chance. versus not being fixed enough and not wanting to risk anything at all. Maybe we just get to the rail cars and sleep there. The last time you used that bug, your sled was fine. Nice. So it didn't ruin when you picked it back up. Man, how many did we ruin in our previous run? What I remember is the first time it happened to me, my sled was down at like 20% or something. Thought I heard a bear. And then it happened a handful more times, like 3 or maybe even 4 times. And each of those times when I went to pick up my sled, it was ruined. I didn't mind what was going on. I minded that my sled was ruined because it was up in around the 60 or so percentage. What is that dark object right there? Yeah, I think we're just gonna get to the rail cars. I think we have enough wood to sleep. We got a fire barrel so we can make a fire and not have to worry about it going out. You remember I was mad my sled was trash? Yeah. That was like having it disappear was one thing, but then also to discover that when you're picking it up, it's ruined. That was the extra little slap. That's like, no, don't do that. I don't even understand how bugs like that work. Like, what was coded into the game to make the game be like, all right, you're gonna lose your sled if you leave it outside, and it's gonna be ruined. Let's summon Darth. There you go, Darth. You have been summoned. Should be able to push these rail cars this way. So you can relocate where where your sleeping spot is going to be. She's smacking her lips. They just let you eat a cattail. You got water in your backpack. This is gonna, what's worse, you know what? You know what's worse? Being down here and not being able to see what's on the other side of the rails. The rails are gonna degrade our sled, but so is the ice. Although, we can go here. I think we'll benefit from sleeping in this rail car too, because first of all, we'll end up with our full capacity. Domo. I can't look. We'll end up with our full carry capacity again, which should allow us to walk a little bit better, but who knows. We'll lose some weight because we'll be burning the coal and that piece of wood that we just found, plus the meat and water that we take in. And then we don't have to worry that the glitchy bear is also now a night glitchy bear. It'll be nice. We'll sleep like a hobo. it's pretty much gonna be bedtime right when we get there. I think 10 hours. I don't know what 6 pieces of coal gives you for a fire, but I think the fire is considered outdoors anyway, so 6 pieces of coal and a piece of cedar should do us. In fact, should overdo us. Well over. I'm gonna guess we're gonna wake up and still have 4-hour fire after a 10-hour sleep. Is that even possible? You can only have a 12-hour fire, can't you? So how would I don't know how that math works. If you build a 12-hour outdoor fire, how long is that fire really? 24 hours? I don't know. Alright, this is where I get a little spooked because we don't have the flare gun as our safety net. And that bear paths around this area. His exact path, I don't really know it anymore. But it does look like... Oh, are you kidding me? In real life, I would just step on that thing. It's not like there's no wood everywhere. Yeah, true. Now the real question, can I get this sled, can I back this sucker up into the rail car so that if there is bad weather, it's protected? I want to back it up because that way I can just... Okay, where am I? Okay, I'm there. I gotta go a little bit to my right. I want to back it in because does it not go in there? I'm taking the hint that it doesn't actually go in there. Let me try forward. Well, it does actually. Oh no. Well, I got the sled in. Oh, brother. These don't cure, right? This is outdoors. Ah, what the heck. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't know what that meant. Honestly, I don't. 111. Let's take one of you. Do that. What's the wood situation? We got that. We need to grab it from here. That was horrible. Yeah, we're stuck. So now I'm gonna, in the morning, I'm gonna have to unload the sled, move everything outside. Unnecessarily. There we go. That's a good fire. Okay, I wish this container wasn't here. Where's actually... Can I get you over here? I just don't know what's out here. Like, what do I have on the floor here? There. Maybe you can set it up so you just need to twist and reload the sled. It's not moving in any possible direction. So I think I don't know, in the morning I guess I'll try it. I'll try wiggling it around, but let's go to bed. We got daylight. What do we got? Hey, look at that. 4 hours and 21. Remember? And I even called it. I said, I'm betting we'll have a 4-hour fire when we wake up. I should be proud of myself. Did that say 48? Oh, dude, look at that. That was amazing. What's the temperature out here? It's 46. That's not the temperature. -2. That was extremely lucky. I'm gonna tell you, it's been a little bit of a journey with this thing. Oh, I think I heard the bear to my right. We don't need a bear coming through the fog. Alright, let's just start pulling torches until this is down to 0. I'm kidding. Okay. Yeah, it's nice and clear out, eh? Let's go. Sounded like the bear was to our right, so when we were in there, which puts him behind us now. Sorry, yeah, it's at 44 now. That was so strange though with the sled, like last night it wouldn't budge in any direction. This morning I had 0 issues backing it out of there. It was like last night we were rookie, this morning we were pro. The sled was like, why sure, it's a pleasure to help you out, work with ya. I'm not gonna complain. That worked out well. These, I don't like these. They gotta make those things so that we can, like, that's gotta be able to be walked over. Kind of like cattails. So far, so good. Is it getting foggier? I don't know. It does. This stuff is thick, ain't it? Asher's gonna need to pull out her knife and cut a hole through this stuff. I think we've escaped the muskeg. We good, we good. Figured it was close in time, so I would do a freebie. Murd's gonna be extremely late today. Today is his first day where he's not at the regular hub, so we'll see what time he's able to get in here. And I was able to, I'm pretty sure I was able to get through this. That was no issue at all. Poor Murd, he's going to be beat. We're not going to beat him when he gets here. Come on. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's not fair. You wanted a good beatdown on him? You want to wrestle? Murd's a big guy. That's one of the main reasons I've never flown over to Australia to shake my finger at him. He's way bigger than I am. One of the reasons. Murd wouldn't even beat me up. He would just taunt me with his books. Just grab a book and just like square off with me and just like smack me in the face with it. It's like, you want some more? You want some more? If Murd was in here right now, he would interject and say, no, I don't read my books like that. He'd yell big words at you. Yeah. The man has a vocabulary. Murd is from Brussels, 6 foot tall, full of muscle. Yeah. Oh no. We made it all this way. That poor wolf is like, dude, I was gonna let you by. I'm just surprised that this guy went down. Murd at work. Aw, he broke my arrow. Dude's just minding his business. That was like a side shot and it took him in one. Alright. Somebody's not happy about the condition of their partner. What? 38%. Well, it was a long journey, but we're pretty close to making it here. One wants to be careful that he doesn't sound cocky, but I mean, the camp office is like right there. And now the real question is, are we going to need to use the sled with what we have when we leave here? Here is just a pit stop. It would be nice if we didn't have to. Yeah, we're gonna dump most of it. Where's the main base, by the way? The main base is questionable. It's... Oh, are you kidding me? The main base, some people would tell you... Oh, that's the light. That the main base is where your meat curing box is. There's 12 there, and then this is the one. There's 20 there. Some people will tell you it's where your
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
meat curing box is. Let's put that away. It's either Coastal Highway or the farmhouse in Pleasant Valley. All right, this is where we leave our collectibles. We leave our bullets here too, and our arrows. We leave you guys. Unfortunately, we don't leave the flasks here. Normally we used to. Or did we? Yeah, no, I think we do. I think we do leave them here still. Let's take what we have. Please still be here. The class Sue go upstairs. Yeah, I momentarily had a little brain fart there, wondering like, hey, wait a second, are we not leaving them at? Where's my bullets? Oh, they're up there.
Much gear.
Yeah, momentarily was thinking like, aren't we not leaving them at the farmhouse in this run for some strange reason? Okay, let's get this off of weight. I hate that. All right, that's all that. Here's our arrows stuff. You guys can go in there. That's flare stuff. We don't. I don't think we have any flares to get rid of. Nope. But we do have a flashlight. Oh, we already had one of these flashlights. Well, we got them both now. All right, you can go up here. Do we have 3 of these ones? Wow. Okay, books. Here's our book pile. These are the books that need to be read. Those are the books that need to be transported. Oh, I still had some over here. I didn't realize. And what's in there? One of you. We'll take the better of the two. Let's throw those in there. Let's keep those. Okay, and is that all that's in there? Just... Okay, and what's down here? Hooks and fuel. All right, you guys can go in there. We have one of you in that. Okay, what else needs to go in there or can go in there? I don't think anything really. What, and then what was in this one? This one is all that stuff. Ooh, we're gonna need to take you. Did I have my leather out of that? No, I didn't. Okay, let's go drop the clothing. Let's get rid of the gold nugget. This is sad because can I get both of them to hover? There we go. Okay, that's not gonna work. We got 2 extra stems. And we didn't have anything else extra. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the lead somewhere else. Where is this clothing gonna go? You can go there. You can all go there. Now I'm not sure where. Maybe right here. That needs to go down. That can go down. Tool belts. Oh, those are just hooks. These are maples. All right, we got heavy hammers. Okay. The film. I forgot about the film. 96 color. 90 of the black and white. And 66 sepia. We got a couple pictures we can take now. All right. I guess that coat can stay here. Where did I put it? I left it down on the bottom floor. You can go there. Those are ragged. Those are decent. What does ragged mean? 13. Well, we're never gonna wear those. No. And you are 86. Okay, you're all good. You're at 96 for the time being. Oh no. Okay, that's a moose. Okay. We didn't have a bear.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
What else is in here? A to Z, man. A to Z. There's still 47 kilograms in there. Some of these things are staying. You guys and that bullet making stuff. Oh, actually, no. We don't want to. We're gonna take that stuff. Those are all going. We at 61 now. I couldn't read. All right, lights. I don't really know where I want the lights to go, but let's put that there.
Drop any of this gear.
Oh, we don't have another pillar there. That works. Where else? You know what? This might look cooler. There's not two viewed together. Can I have you? I want to do that because I think... Oh, this doesn't go that way. Okay. I guess it'll have to stay there. Good enough. I think that's all the lights now. Yeah. Okay. Bullet making stuff is up here. There's that. Let's harvest that. I'm not sure where I'm leaving the lead, but I think I'm leaving the lead. Okay. We can leave jerry cans up here. I shouldn't be leaving jerry cans, to be honest. You're a 01. You got fuel. Yeah, I really shouldn't be leaving jerry cans. We're not going to be able to fill them here. You can stay. That gives me 1 and 1, 2 and 2. Okay. Take empty jerry cans and leave the full ones. That does make some sense. How much do we have in here? 22. Okay, let's get rid of you. Make sure I don't have... Okay, and get rid of you. Let's fill you. There we go. We'll take that one.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
What's this one? Let's try that one instead. You can stay. We have a couple of jerry cans in what's its place? Coastal Highway. All right, let's leave this one here. And you're empty. You're empty. You're a trade. Oh, this is going to be fun. That's the one thing I did not want to go on the ground. So we can do that. And where's Sleddy at? It should be, there we go.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Really? I didn't have my knives? Okay, let's go back outside. Oh boy, oh boy. And how much is in that jerry can? Okay, that's an empty. Oh no, I didn't realize. Okay, whatever. We gotta get these wolf hides out of here so I can see. Where's the knives? That's a good one. Go up here. Pretend we're safe. I don't know if we are. I think we're not. I think you guys told me we're not safe up here. All right. Sled is fixed. Now the thing is, what is our weight gonna be when we pick all this up? We do have pemmican, but that's like, let's be honest, that only adds 3 kilograms to your capacity. This was a horrible spot. I wasn't expecting it to dump it there. Okay, I cannot move already. So I think the extra tools might get stored here.
I can't carry this any further.
I hear you, Astrid. I hear you. Struggling with this. Oh man, please. This was a bad spot. I didn't expect it to go in that direction. I got all my arrows though. That's lucky. Okay, wait. Let's leave you guys. Let's dump you. That puts us at 79. We need those. I don't think we're desperate for these. And is that enough that we can actually just walk inside? No, it's not. Guts to drop more. Is that enough? No. But I can throw some weight. There we go. The tools, I'm gonna leave the tools here. By tools, I mean like the extra hatchets, extra knives, and of course these guys. I had some extras here already.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
There's 2 of those. Oh, wait a second. Why? I didn't realize. Why am I carrying that? Okay, that's it. Do I have any knives? Apparently, I don't have any knives here.
Man, I could use a drink.
Okay, there's that. Astrid needs food and water. Let's get rid of these things. I know we've got so much wire and so much of that, the fuses. All right. We had 2 pots on our stove here, didn't we? Yeah, there's 2 pots. We actually have 3 pots here. Man, the struggle is real, people. Struggle is real. Those hooks don't really weigh too much. Well, I don't need 23 AU. Let's do that. We got 37 in there. I'll take 5. That's enough for that. Let's do that. What's that put us? 57. Yes, I repaired the sled. We got her done. You know what I should do? What's the time of day? No, I shouldn't. I was gonna repair my boots.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah. Okay. Do we have a sled still? We do. It did degrade again. It was at 100 and it went down to 68. I literally just repaired it, put it there, and went inside, and it's now at 68. So yeah, the bug still is there. I want that one. All right, which way do we want to go? Let's go this way. And that's unfortunate. That was, where is, oh, I'm on weight, that's why. Yeah, that we literally just repaired it. We put it here and we went inside, came out, and it was oh, hello. Like, bring a buddy day? Oh, we may as well pick up that other piece of meat. Hurry up. Here he comes. Blink. All right, what else can go in our sled? We're overweight. We got 20 of those. You guys, oh, I did. Oh man. Just stop doing that. Knife out. Stop it. If I'm not taking any of the, why am I taking these? I don't know. I really don't. These don't really weigh much. Okay, and I want that bow in there and that bow. Let's go. So if you had left your sled and went back, you would have lost it. Well, it would stay in that box. Somehow a bug happened where if you left your sled outside and went into a load screen, it would disappear. And then I think I mentioned this before a few times about Hinterland spent time working on this bug, making sure that if it disappears, it goes into the lost and found box, instead of spending time making sure the bug just doesn't happen altogether. It's kind of odd to me. Like, I don't know how or why you would do that. You know what I do kind of wonder is, because we don't have a bear hide out here, at some point we got to get the bear out here. I guess we can always bring one from Coastal Highway where we have multiples. Alright, I'm not taking that way. I'm gonna go this way to ease up on the degradation of the sled. We're flying. You idiot. You idiot. Put that in there. Almost nighttime. Thanks, CD. All right, here we go. There we go. Thank you. Thanks, little girl. Thanks, XM. Oh, we got a puppy up ahead. You know me, when I'm not really gonna be in the region, I don't like to fight the wolves, but this guy looks like we're not gonna have a choice. If I had a rock, I could probably try to lure him somewhere. Oh boy, he's right there. I thought it was closer to the thing. Maybe it's actually better. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, let's do that. R. There we go. I want to use those arrows. Oh, I should pull that out. I don't remember what I was doing. Like, I should have left the one sport bow behind. That is, the camp office is where we leave the variants. And, yeah. Now I'm carrying it for no reason. I've been trying to use the same sport bow. Till it gets down, I don't know, 30, 20 or something like that. We'll leave it at the farmhouse, I guess. The other one. I probably should have left the birch saplings there, the cured ones. Speaking of birch, we have one piece of birch. I'm gonna hopefully find one piece of birch bark. And no more. There we go. Don't look. Don't look. Alright. What's our weight? Our weight is 35. The sled weight is 32, so 67. Maybe a pemmican can let us walk through here. Maybe, I guess with the sled that'll be 68, roughly. We'll eat and drink. Well, we'll eat a pemmican, I think. Can we? Oh, we can't even eat another one. Oh boy. It might be slow walking through here. Luckily, we've already hit the camp office and left some of the stuff there. The farmhouse will be leaving a lot more. I don't like this area. Wolf can be anywhere up here. Oh, last minute, Paul. That's second. I just about hit the wrong button there. Can you imagine? All those rose hips. How many are there? 864. Could you imagine making that mistake? That would have been so funny. Oh no, it wouldn't have. That would have been heartbreaking. What's our... We're still at our full capacity. I mean, we're not much lower than full. Is there anything I can leave here that's gonna affect us? Not really. Yeah, last time it was that one time it was 312, I think it was, that we accidentally, after numerous times over how you word it, numerous occasions over time, warning people, hey, don't drop your rose hips when you have a significant amount, because although you pick them in bunches of 8, you pick them up in singles. Leave the extra bow and sticks. I think, yeah, anything in the, you know what, that's not a bad idea, CD.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I think, to be honest, I think you're still at 43 though. Where's the other sport bow? Where is the other sport? Oh, there it is. We can leave that. I'm assuming you meant these. Let's leave those. It's only 0.25. It's not like it's a lot. That's gonna be it's gonna just free up ever so slight amount of space. We can eat you. We can't eat pemmican right now because we're still under its influence, so we're still above 45, so we're still good on our capacity. Well, this isn't gonna do anything either, but again, it'll free up a little tiny bit. Now, can we see this? Oh yeah, we can see that. Oh, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. I think we'll sleep at the end of the transition. Oh man. Remember when I said that we were gonna try to leave items in the region we found them? This was why. This was why. There are some things, like I have my heart set on making sure that the farmhouse has 6 pots. Having 4 pots in Coastal Highway out by the trade box, so I don't have to worry about using my own and forgetting them. The skillets, I don't remember what the skillets were used for in a trade. Hey Darth, welcome in. How you doing, buddy? You need a motorbike so you can go faster. Yeah, I need my motorbicycle from the Long Dark, from 7 Days to Die. I'm watching a guy who's playing like an Alpha 16 playthrough on 7 Days to Die, and I tried it, and I will say that, like, for as many complaints that people have about 7 Days to Die these days, there's so much good stuff in that game too, like in the 2.0. Like some of the POIs, oh no. Can we get by if we go this way? Some of the POIs in that game are unreal. But one thing I totally forgot is how the mini bike used to work. How you used to have to assemble it. Handlebars, seat. We might be able to if we break these down, but you know what? Let's just Just go to bed, I guess. Well, if we're gonna go to bed, why don't we go to bed over there? I can't cross over that anyway without going around, so let's just go to bed. And then to pick up your mini bike, you used to have to disassemble it completely, put it in your backpack. Oh man, I missed that. That was such a cool thing. Now you just pick it up and throw the whole thing in your backpack. All right, we're 45. I'm gonna eat. I mean, I got it, whether I need it or not. And I don't need the alertness from it. I need the carry capacity. What's the time? It's still nighttime. We're walking pretty good. You think I have to go up and over and down? I think you just, if these don't connect, I think you can break those. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, I totally forgot. I totally forgot that I could just move those out of the way. Yeah, I don't remember. I thought I think if you break those boxes, you can squeeze through right there.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
We're probably gonna eat another pemmican. We're probably gonna go as far as this pemmican will take us. It's still nighttime. Still nighttime, so we'll go as far as this pemmican will take us. Okay, good. I am wearing them. And wow, is it dark? And then we'll sleep to give us more daylight and eat a pemmican when we wake up. Help this along. So far, this stream has been a whole lot of walking and not a lot of actual action. The odd wolf. But, I mean, that's how the game goes, right? This is a game that's got, at times, some really good action, but it's also at times just some walking. They don't call it a walking simulator for nothing.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
This could be bad. Yeah, it's a very visual game. Such a beautiful looking game. I hope I'm on the path. Oh my god, you scared the hell out of me, Merd. Welcome in, Merd. How you doing? That scared the hell out of me. It's nighttime. I have very bad visibility because of the darkness. What did I hear? Oh, the bunnies. The poor bunnies. Where is he? He's somewhere over there. There he is. my. Oh my. I am so surprised I hit him because I was just guessing. And there's another one, but I can't see him. He's preoccupied. I really wish I had a way of showing you what my monitor looks like when I'm sitting and then when I sit up. the brightness, I swear, I've told you before, like the brightness when I sit straight up is just enough to make a difference. But even though this monitor can be tilted, do you think I can ever tilt it the right angle? No. I think we might be okay from that wolf. I think we got far enough away. Exactly. Where's the other two? We know one of them's back there, but I don't know how many are out here. I think there's only actually two out here. Usually I encounter like one, but I think now in Stalker there's like two. I think we're far enough away from them that we shouldn't have a problem. And depending on how the wind and scent works, I mean, the wind is coming in this direction, so maybe it's blowing my scent away from the wolf. I don't know how they've done that. I don't know. I mean, they've gone more in depth than I ever imagined with the scent and the wind. But I don't know how realistic. I don't know, like, we got -12 wind. I don't know if they factored direction. All I've ever heard is if you got scent and it's real windy, they will smell you from miles away. But a person also thinks to themselves, well, if you've gone that far, why not go a little bit further and just make it so that the direction of the wind matters too? If anybody knows how that, like if they've actually done that, you're free to put your guesses in, but if you actually know whether they factored in the direction of the wind into all that, I would love to know that for sure. Unburdened is still going. I think we will, what do I think we'll do? Yeah, I think we'll get into the transition and we'll just walk until this pemmican wears off. Mert has no idea. All he knows is if it's windy, animal scent goes further. Yeah. I think we'll just walk until this pemmican wears off and then we'll take another one, eat it, and that'll fill up our alertness enough. I think at this point we can put that away. There's no wolves on this side, is there? What I don't want to do, you're still at 87. Okay, good. What I don't want to do is have to fill that again, because I'd have to drop all of the lantern fuel so I could take it right out of the one that I want to. I kind of wish you could... I wish they could make it so that I could say, hey, you know what? Let's use this one and have a button right here that says fill lantern. So that you get to choose which one it's coming from without having to drop everything first. I think that's a realistic mechanic to bring in. You're already clicking on the lantern to say fill it. Why not click on the oil to say use it to fill it?
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much
Yeah,
longer.
or maybe like a combine. That would be the best, is to... Oh man. I don't know. I think there's a very, very extremely small portion of the Long Dark community who would be against having fuel being allowed to be combined with the rest of your fuel. I think almost every single one of us would be jumping for joy if we could just dump one canister into another. Hey Cherry Lum, how are you doing? Knifo, you sexy toad. Terry's against the fuel combining idea 100%. Of course, just to be difficult. Now, in Hinterland's defense, when does a person have this many fuel containers? Look at how many are actually already at plus 0.5. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven trade ready oil cans. Do I go that way? I'm already lost. No, I don't. I go this way. What trade am I working on? We have corn, pineapple, and more bows. Or sorry, arrows. So 16 fur, 32 fur. How did I manage to get that many? Breaking down lanterns. The bunkers in the Signal Void, or buried echoes, I guess. He's trading his stamina for more junk. Hey, I haven't either spotted nor picked up a single piece of coal so far. Alright, we're almost at actual daylight. And that's almost done.
Time for stretchy, stretchy.
Oh, how can I pull this off? There we go. All right, people. Blame Murd. I wasn't gonna look in here. Thanks for that, Murd. Weak? What the hell are you talking about, weak? Let's hear your stretch. That was a fine stretch, if I may say so myself. Merd's gonna guess 1 coal. He'll find 10 coal. I honestly haven't actually been looking. And the only reason like I said, the only reason I actually went into that nook there was because I was still on autopilot. Can I ask you all a question? Why is it there's households in the world that have bum washers, but there's no households that I'm aware of that have an early morning eye washer to wash the gunk out of your eyes? Why is that?
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Can you imagine? Early morning, you go over to the eye wash since eyes are too sensitive. Just go over to the eye wash and just like, there we go. I can see clearly now. You have one. It's called a face cloth. I know that, but they also tell you that rubbing your eyes is a bad thing to do. Over time, rubbing your eyes will reshape them and require you to need glasses or surgery. And the pemmican has worn off. I want to eat this and just get it out of my inventory. And there we go. Alright, let's put the sled down. And throw that. We'll throw 20 of these. We probably don't need to throw a whole lot of stuff in here. You know what? Let's make Coach happy. It just dawned on me. I could probably just throw the rose hips in there. There we go. CD's been wearing glasses for decades. Maybe if you rub them more, you can ditch the glasses. No, rubbing them is what causes the glasses. Not 100%, but they told me after my eye surgery that don't rub your eyes. And it wasn't just while it was healing. It was like, don't rub your eyes ever. But it feels so good. You got your first glasses when you were 4. How old was I? I was like 13 or 14, I think. 13 probably when I first got my glasses. I don't remember what age I was at when I got my... I think I was like, I don't remember. I don't even want to guess what age I was at when I got my LASIK. The new one that they have now where they insert like a contact lens basically underneath your eye flap, whatever you call that, your lens, I guess. I would think that will be better over time. This was in 3rd grade when you realized you needed glasses and your parents called you a liar. The school had to sit them down and be like, no, seriously, get them glasses. My realization came when I was in grade 5. I was in grade 5. The teacher had written a whole bunch of stuff on the blackboard, and we had to copy it down into our notebooks. Wink. And I don't know what it was, 5-10 minutes in, she was walking through the class, glancing over at everybody. Got to mine, looked, and just saw that I was just making wavy lines. And then proceeded to embarrass me in front of the entire class by yelling out, "You're faking it!" And the strange thing is I don't remember any build up to that. I don't remember my eyes being good and then slowly getting bad. It was just like one day it was like, hey, I can't see the blackboard anymore. Murd was 33 when he got his first glasses. Had 20/20 until then, and things in the distance went blurry. See, I'm lucky. For me, I can see perfectly well after the LASIK. It's just I'm at that age where like reading fine print and such is a chore. But they say everyone, once they hit 40, that all starts going downhill, your ability to read things, small print. LASIK, it's pretty much instantaneous. Once you get LASIK, you can say goodbye to reading small print, but everything else is totally fine. And I mean, I always tell you guys I have issues sometimes with reading my chat monitor. I do. It's slightly blurry. If I put it a little further away, I could probably actually read it totally perfectly. See, these eyes get worse each year. I think I mentioned before, I think eye doctors are a little sketchy. I told you, like, I got glasses for when I get a job. They're bifocals. I told my eye doctor I'd be going to him for 20 years too. So it's not like he's some chump I've never met before. I said, just give me regular clear lenses. I just need the reading part. I said, I don't want no prescription in the rest of it. And he's like, well, let's just check it out. And then he put some prescription in, just a very slight. And you know what that does? It makes your eye dependent on that over time, to where it's going to make your eye require it, and you're not going to be able to get by without it. And now you got to get glasses. So I wasn't too happy about that. CD's gotta lurk for a little bit. All right, CD, go do what you gotta do. So this is Murd's first day of being at his new depot. So do you think, Murd, this is that's roughly when you'll get in all the time? We'll go one more. I think we'll go this game day. You'll still be in long enough to keep your streak going and actually see what's going on, if that is. And we'll just go each day as it comes, and we'll see what time you get in. When you got in, that should be the latest you would get in. That's good. We'll finish this game day. It's early in the game day, so I mean we still have basically a full day, but Who knows, this might take us to the 3-hour mark anyway. But we'll do what we can to make sure you don't lose your streak. All right. All right, we should be able to do that.
Too heavy to carry.
All right, how are you? You're new. You're 95. We got 2. That'll only give us 5 here. I think we only actually need, do we have 3 pots out there, right? I'll do that. We have 4 out here now. We're at 75. What are ours at? 81. Drink a little bit. Let's repair our boots a little bit. I don't know how long it takes, how long you have to be in the stream to get the streak to continue. You're 01. You're 302. Let's break you down. We can leave the arrows, the arrowheads here, I guess.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Precious Betty from the Hobbits' pockets. We love them. Thank you.
Hey, Merd, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. A to Z, it's backwards. Why is it backwards? Should put A at the beginning. There we go. Let's get it off of there. What is actually in here? Is there anything I actually want? We got a lot of leather. Wow. Combined between here and the camp office. Wow, we got a lot. We're all good in there. Is there anything I need to keep here? I don't need to leave 16 of those because we already have a bear bed here. And get this one to flip. I think I'm just gonna take everything. That's what I think. We got these. How are you doing at? You're at 99. Okay, these really haven't degraded. Oh, I hit the wrong. I missed. Go down here and see if there's any wolf hides we can take with us.
Barely walk with this much gear.
We have a cured deer. What's the time of day? Oh, I don't have any of those knives. Oh no. Gotta use our hatchet. Oh, you know what I did? I left my... Oh no. I don't mind leaving all those books at the camp office, but I didn't want to leave... You're at 77. Did I drop the wrong hatchet that back there? Oh man. I swear I took the worst of them. What am I looking at? I don't know, because I just saw something that said 96. Oh, 97. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. We're at 87. We got a blizzard, so yeah, I don't mind leaving all those books at the camp office. We can bring those back to the farmhouse any day, but it would have been real nice to have that mending book.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
All right. We have all of you guys. This is where I find out I have one that was way better than, well, I already. Oh, they're all basically the same. Oh man, we're gonna have so much fun at the end of the run when we go the Sundered Pass with all of our stims and just book it. I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be fun. Maybe. Okay, I don't need you. We can eat this. Drink that. We got clothing that can be repaired, kinda. That'll be fun. Full powered knife, oh yeah. I don't know. I'm sure somebody's done something like that before, but I haven't. I haven't seen somebody do it, so I'm looking forward to doing it. But that's a ways off. We're day 263, and my hope is to get to 1,000 days in this run, so there he is, people. There's the moose, and if you get it right, there you go, he's sticking out his tongue. Getting bigger. Look at, we just animated the moose. Am I simple? Does Merge still like this? Well, which book should we read? Which skill is the worst? Probably revolver. Oh, right, rifle. Rifle's the worst. Let's do that. These are those 20-hour books, isn't it? That one's 5 in. Okay. Oh no, the purr didn't work. Somebody redeem or give him his points back. If you can, please. I think it's a stream. Who does my sound alerts? Stream Elements? Or it's just actually called sound alerts. I don't know. I think they are having issues. What's in here? No purr for Merg. It didn't even give you, it didn't even come up, really? Wow. I'm sorry about that. Let's read another. Oh, don't dry. Don't make me regret. Okay, good. Whew. I'm gonna. Sorry, it's dark, but we're only going to here. I wanted to grab another chunk of food. Knife will make purr sounds. wonder if it's individually messed up for people. Copper just stops by. I just wanted to stop in and say hello and keep lurking, using the sound alert that Murd just tried to use, which didn't work for him. Oh, the timing of that was priceless, Copper. There's the table. Where's my bed? There it is. I can put that away. Let's fill our belly. What was our alertness like? Probably it's not bad. I think we're gonna end this here. We're gonna end this here. So for those of you on YouTube, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow.